I'm going to try to get rid of rust in my gas tank off my old Electroglide with dishwashing soap. I'll show you how I'm going to try and do it. So I tried the old standby vinegar, extra strength vinegar. It really did a pretty good job. Took a lot of the surface stuff off, but down kind of in the crack or the welds sort of deal, you can see it's really thick stuff. And I'm throwing it out, but there was almost looked like paper coming out of there. And then looks like there might have been a liner in this thing at one time, because there's gray flaky stuff like paint chips. So I went out about 20 feet of chain, put that, see, you can see the stuff coming off, about 20 feet of chain, put that in there and shook the crap out of that thing back and forth, up and down, upside down, backwards for I don't know how long. Loosened a lot of that gray stuff up, but there's still a lot of rust in here, so I'm going to try what we call electrolysis. Now what we're going to do, I'll spin you around here, I'll hold the camera. What we need, I got a battery. I'm going to put it on a small trickle charger or charger to keep it running. So what we're going to do is we're going to negative over to the tank. I fill the tank with warm water and I put a heaping cup of, I don't know what that's a cup, but of super washing soda in there. Apparently this stuff, I can't remember the name of this stuff now. Sodium carbonate. That's what's the active ingredient in getting this thing going. Apparently, I'm no scientist, but yeah, I've seen it done before. I've seen a couple of videos. So what we're going to do is we need this. It's a sacrificial anode. So what it does is the negative pulls the particles off, or knocks the particles off the side of the tank, all the rust, and it gets attracted to this, which is going to be hooked to the positive terminal of the battery. So we got enough water in there. We want to put it right to the top. Fill it right up as much as we can. I'll put you over here. So this is my last jug of water here. I'm going to put it in and I'm going to try and get it as high as I can. And I'm using warm water. Warm tap water. Apparently that gets it going a lot quicker than we'll call that full. Take my funnel out. Maybe you can see if I can get one up. Yeah, it's sunk. Let's see, you can't see, I guess. The orange in my on my finger. So anybody would know that there's an actual hump in the middle, or the rib. So this is why this is bent. So what we need to do is bring this in, have it sit there, but we don't want it to touch the tank. So what we're going to do, we're going to put that in place, hold it in place. I'm going to put some tape on there, just so it doesn't fall over or touch the tank or whatever. Keep it sort of rock steady. So I'm going to go one more this way, I think. Yeah. So there we go. So we're not touching the tank. We bring our battery up, clamp it on, and apparently that's supposed to be it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug my trickle charger in. Oh, okay, this is dead, right? Yep. So we'll see what happens tomorrow morning. I'll leave it overnight, and I'll check back in first thing in the morning. Okay, we're back. It's been about 13 hours since I put this on, left it on overnight, and now it's the moment of truth. So what we're going to first do is disconnect my battery charger. Take my positive terminal off. Take my negative terminal off. I'm going to gently lift this little bugger up. Get the tape. When you want it to break, it won't. When you got to do something serious, it breaks. Okay. Ooh, gross. And there's a lot of stuff. Look at that. That's the rust that came off my tank. Wow. That is incredible. Absolutely incredible. So, yeah, I'll bring you over and show you. Like that's yuck. There's all kinds of stuff floating around in here. Same with this one. But wow. I knew it was going to work, but I didn't think it was going to work that well. So I'm going to cut you loose here. I'm going to go out. I'm going to rinse the tank. And I'll take a look inside. So we may just leave it at this, or I may just put it back on again for another, for the rest of the day, and we'll try it again tonight. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I just brought this outside, dumped what was in there, flushed this out with the garden hose, and all I can say is holy cow. You know, if I was 5 years old and My uncle was pulling a quarter out of my ear. That's how excited and absolutely amazed I am. It's like, wow. I gotta show you this. Like, it's like a new tank. It's like, holy Moses. It's unbelievable. And even if you see if I can get over here on the side, can I get in there? I hope you guys can see that. Like where there was big, thick rust along the bottom there, it's all gone. It's a dark spot, but it's just a natural tank color, and it's spotless. It is absolutely spotless. Absolutely spotless in there. Well, there's a little bit of pitting and stuff, but that's to be expected. I'm not going to knock the thing for that. Maybe if I put it in for another 12 hours, the thing would come out shiny, whatever, but I'm not going to worry about it. I just want to mention one thing. When I first put the battery on and I put in the charger, I have two of these small battery chargers. They just trickle a charge in. But I guess they have smart technology and they sense the short because the positive and the negative were actually joined together through the water. So they wouldn't charge. They went on an error and caution and they stopped working. So I had to go back to the old standby, old analog charger. I had it on 2 amps, nice and light. And like I said, I left it on for 13 hours on a motorcycle battery. Using an old charger, the new technology doesn't work. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the hair dryer in here, or not the hair dryer, the heat gun. Get any moisture out before it flash freezes. And then I'm going to put some oil in here. I'm going to put the heat gun in. It's not extremely hot. We can probably go a little hotter. I got no problem putting my hand in front of it, but it is warm enough. So we'll put that in there, leave it for a while. I'll come back and check it. Move it from this side to that side to dry everything out, and then we'll put some oil in there, probably some fogging oil or maybe some sea foam. I won't be able to take a run on the bike or put any gas in it until I get my petcock, which should be coming any time now. But then I got some other parts that I want to get put on before I put the tank on. Okay, so we'll see you back in a little bit.